Nice time it seems so young for me because I've always been actually sitting on a chair and just stressing my life away because I'm seeing the whole entire trash talking on the internet just pissing me off left and right. I don't even know what to actually talk about tonight at all, really, because there are just so many the bunch of like topics to just talk about. I could talk about Sony, just like how Sony actually been such a mismanaged company for Blue Point Studios, where like they actually lied to Blue Point Studios for even making us live service games they don't even want to. That led them Blue Point to actually, pull the plug. The studio got shut down, and yes, there was a Bloodborne remake rumors going around, and they kind of pitch it, and it didn't get a green light. Now, I didn't talk about that because like I wasn't sure if that evidence was actually true or not. I got that source from the internet, from Twitter, obviously. So like I don't want to talk about it, but I could talk about like another thing where like, what is up with gacha content creators going around like acting like a bunch of kids, just shit talking to each other, like Empty Cabinet and Sentotas. Sure, they have a relationship. Oh, shocker. I saw those two parties have fucking 5 videos about each other on their channel respectively. I don't know what the hell is wrong with these fucking people. I'm tired of it, and now we have to go into another problem where Sony might be actually putting their own exclusivity back in the menu, where like their Wolverine game possibly never going to be released on PC port, which is I don't think that's a bad thing or a good thing, but like it's a 50-50 thing, really. I could talk about that when I won. Or I could talk about like the biggest problem of all time. People living so comfortably on the internet without even having faced of the consequences of their actions or words when they giving out an opinion on the internet. What am I saying this about? Sure, there's a lot of people on the internet being a bunch of assholes. Sometimes people are giving up proper valid criticism, but sometimes I have to remind myself there are people are actually just idiots on the internet because people are actually being mad about MF voice actor English dub for not even saying he on one of the lines in Wuthering Waves. I apologize if this is also another gacha game, but let me give you a bit of context. There's a game called Wooden Wave, and there's a character called MF with the new 3.1 patch that everybody fall in love with. And there was a tweet about where like MF actually did this one line, and there's like 4 parts of this where like they talk see the lines in different languages. There's Chinese, Korean, and also Japanese, and one English. Chinese, Korean, and also Japanese all have like this one segment of like saying that allowing MF saying while I don't know why I don't give a shit about this. I don't see how this could be a problem, but somehow English voice actors instead of saying they decided to say whoopsie. And for me, I think that's cute. I think that's fine. But for some reason, someone on the internet who's actually wanted to be a crybaby more than just a crybaby originally, s- somehow to talk about shit talk about the voice actor in English dub for MF. Everybody is not liking for English dub of MF, and I don't see what the hell is wrong is that. I have to say this right now because some of y'all are actually shit talking without even knowing that you guys are actually shit talking. Some of you don't understand what you're trying to say. Some of you are just saying because you just felt like it's actually a way of the internet goes so that you can get attention. I have to really sit myself on the chair for a couple of fucking hours to think that these people cannot be real. These people can there is no way that I have to deal with monkeys when I'm a monkey myself. But there are even worse monkeys than I am. I generally am speechless. Really am. Because people don't like how the English localization, when like the Japanese localization, is actually so much more better than the English. Buddy, have we not learned anything about English dubbing from the Japanese anime? And everybody is actually talking like if you want to do an American accent, the game should be American. Buddy, Rina Sita itself is fucking made from Italian culture. Have you heard Zani's voice line? Zani should never have a Japanese voice when when the English voice actor for Zani is actually Italian herself. I don't know. I really have to make myself like a bunch of new brain cells coming into shipping into my head. I have to order them from eBay to replace them regularly on every single night because I cannot believe there is people really just shit talking about this. Don't get me wrong. Savvy is she belongs to a ill mental she needs to go to hospital. What I'm trying to say. Okay, she need to have her mental health check it out. Okay, and then like Chibi review also talking about like this whole entire problem that should be talked about apparently, which I kind of disagree because like why would you need that? Because like I will say this something is that the English version of MF has a boop version when there like the other languages doesn't even have the boop version, but what I mean with talking about this is because I'm pretty sure if I upload this video, I know for sure some people on the internet will come in the comment section and say, "Hey, look at this unemployed bum talking about about like gotcha games. Come on, man, come on, it's just gotcha game. It's a gooner game. Come on, dude. I'm not talking about the game. I just want to talk about like how people are living comfortably on the internet way too long and just not facing any value of like consequences behind their words or action. And this is like the wooden wave localization problem is just like a grain of sand problem among the beach. There is more problem on Twitter, especially Twitter is a place where like I just can't believe these people exist. It's not even related to the game. It's mostly related to politics, left and right. Sometimes people opinions should never be actually put out at all. But hey, it made me realize that like, hey, the world is bigger at the very least. Somehow it will tell me that like, hey, don't go there at the very least. In my mind. But yeah, I think this video is a little bit of like self resentment. No, it's a resentment of like why I just don't like myself going on the internet and just scrolling down on the Twitter every single day. It's tiring, really. I did take away, which is cool. But like, really, some of y'all didn't really need to calm down with like this whole entire problem because like I could go into this whole entire thing and give you a bunch of popcorn and I can enjoy talking more about like some people make the most dumbest shit ever on the internet. But this is like one of the few things like the localization about the MF voice acting is just not it's not even a problem, but like you just make it like the smaller problem becoming a bigger problem. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you have a lovely day or have a lovely night. I think I'm really just got a lot of things to talk about, but like I don't want to talk about them. But I did somehow talk about the localization and apparently to you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for every one of you for actually be able to reach to this point of the video. But yeah, love you all. Have a lovely day or have a lovely night. Sayonara, suckers. Peace out.